That was a terrible example. How about this one? This week, and here is a very quick review of this book here called Star Drifter by Dale Aycock. The lead protagonist is A and Anne. Anne or A? Which one is it? A and An are known as indefinite articles. A definite article would be the. We'll go into, and also sometimes some. We'll go into those in maybe a video about definite and indefinite articles in general at some point in the future. But all you need to know at this moment is A and An are indefinite articles. Most English speakers, I would guess, most people who are watching this video, you will use it in kind of a subconscious way, in a way that's sort of natural to them. You don't go past a field and go, look, there is an sheep, or there is a owl. If you did do that, what a whimsical person you are, but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't understand the root of your whimsy, the actual mechanics of it. So how do you decide whether to use an or a before a noun? Well, it's really simple, and it's actually one of the very few grammar rules which is super simple and always makes sense. So here we go. I'm going to enlist the help of this, one of my favourite books by Stephen Bailey, and also this other book which was given to me by my gran, which you can see actually still. It says, "Dearest Timothy, happy 1988 Christmas with lots of love." I've read this backwards. Granny Elsie, and a little kiss with a circle around it, which actually is the X-Men sign. I think she was making a hint that maybe she was a member of the X-Men at some point. Anyway, the rule is A for a consonant and An for a vowel. So here is an AC ace. Look at that, isn't it a lovely thing? Here is a citron DS, or déesse in French, which means goddess. Here is an Alfa Romeo Montreal. But of course, cars aren't accessible to everybody. Most people just see cars as conveniences that they get inside and then they're at work or something. So I'll tell you what, let's do it about birds, because there's probably more comedy in that. In fact, here is a long-tailed tit, an owl. So when you see an owl, you can go, it's an owl. A thick-billed reed warbler. And of course, who could forget the great bustard, our great bustard. But apart from all of those cheap jokes at the expense of funny bird names, are there any exceptions? Well, actually, it's more to do with the sound than the actual letter itself. So, for instance, you wouldn't say an utopia, even though it has a vowel at the beginning of it, because utopia has a Y sound at the beginning, which I found super confusing actually, because I always thought U was a U sound. But of course, when you say U, which is a Y word, or yellow, which is also a Y word, then it has U in it at the beginning. That's the sound that Y makes, which is also one of the reasons why many people, well, some people argue that Y should probably be a vowel, which of course it isn't. You also might have noticed that when I said great bustard, I said that I had the A at the beginning. Well, I would have had an A at the beginning of bustard anyway, a bustard. That was a terrible example. How about this one? A great Alfa Romeo Montreal. Well, now, of course, Alfa Romeo is the noun in that particular sentence, and it begins with a vowel, so we should be saying an Alfa Romeo Montreal. But of course, it has an adjective before it, great, which begins with a consonant, so of course it's A. So to recap, if it's a consonant sound, then it's A, and if it's a vowel sound, then it's an. And that's it really for today. Nice, short and sweet. If you would like to watch another video about some other words, then of course I'm going to put it here. If you would like to watch a story that I've written, then I'll put it here. If you would like to do a subscribe, then just press a button, which is right on my face right now. Anyway, go and enjoy some grammatical adventures or something. Or maybe just get on with your life. Bye then.